Alright, so I'm with this new Chicago trucking company. I don't want to put anybody's names out there, but this is the one thing I will say. All of them charge an escrow. Pretty much all these fuckers charge an escrow. I just hope they got places where it's decent. I hate OTL. I can't wait to get to a dedicated account. But you have to do this to you, because I just hate going to random places. I just hate, because some places are very hard to drive as a truck driver. Very hard to drive. So this new Chicago trucking company, let me tell you, they do charge an escrow, but they pay 63 cents per mile. But it's only $1,000 escrow, and it's only $100 per paycheck. So that's about $150 per paycheck, which is not so bad. It's a 1099, don't entail taxes. So which is not so bad. Okay, I'll deal with that. The negative on top of that is just that payroll is like 3 weeks behind, so you don't get paid till like 2 weeks later. So that's the negative. But I was gonna go to another company that charged an escrow, but they paid less per mile, so my paychecks would have been way less. So I mean, the pro is that this company pays better, and the escrow is only $1,000. And yeah, the other company had paid less, and they took out taxes. So I mean, I'm better off with this company than I was the other company when it comes to how much is going to get taken out per check. But then you just don't know where you're going to be running, bro. That's the only thing I don't like about trucking, bro. It's like I told my manager the other day, I'm like I don't want to run when it's wet, when it's winter. I don't want to go way deep west from Denver on. No, everywhere they got the chain laws from December to February. Them are the worst place to drive in America as a truck driver, in my opinion. I mean, it's like once you understand how some lanes are, how some areas are terrible, you don't want to run them places. They're not terrible. You're getting paid by mileage, so why you want to go everywhere where they got chain laws and the mountains are so so devastating and it snows and you may get stuck there. No. And one thing I don't like about trucking is that your managers and your dispatchers don't know shit, bro. They just giving you loads to set you up to go in some snowstorm somewhere and get fucked, and be in some snowstorm, get stuck, and go Wyoming, get laid over. They going home at 5 o'clock, bro. They going home at 5, bitch. Like, when it comes to snowstorms and all this other shit, then I got a new truck, and then everybody telling me make sure you got chains, and they got all these trucks, and then I check my truck, it don't got chains. And I think that's a law, so I asked him about the chain. My manager, when I talked to my manager, was like, make sure your truck got chains. And just to make sure you got them, just for law. You ain't have to put them on, just have them on the truck. So when I went back in here to ask the motherfuckers, they like, oh, we can't give you chains tomorrow, they're expensive. I'm like, bitch, all these trucks should have chains in them, bitches. I mean, like, what the fuck, bro? I shouldn't even have to ask. Then I had to ask for a bed. This motherfucker didn't have a mattress. Okay. So I guess I understand after every truck, they want to get a new mattress in. Like, every driver, every 6 months or whatever, get a new mattress in or whatever. Okay, great. But they should put new mattress already in this bitch. The trucking company should make sure you are set up to run legally, especially everything they should buy, like chains. Nah. Chains, it shouldn't even be an argue. All these trucks that's sitting here ready to go should have chains in the bitch. Now, goddamn. Then they looked at me twice. Russian people, bro. These foreigners, they looked at me crazy like, you know chains? I'm like, bro, I looked in this bitch all over. It ain't no chain. They not hanging on the side. They usually be hanging by the wheels back there, like C.R. England trucks be, or they be underneath the bed. They ain't nothing underneath the bed, and there ain't no rack for them to hang by the wheels. And I looked all around in the back. They're not back there. Oh, I'm looking like he could have walked right out here to come look. They could have caught right out here. The thing about trucking I don't like, man. This lady was flipping stuff on Amazon, making thousands, and you want to become a truck driver. I'm like, bitch. thing about new truck drivers don't understand is this, that if you're a new person, you think this is the life. It takes away your life. Anything, it takes away your fucking life. Get to a dedicated account. You do not want to do OTR. Be out for weeks. So basically, you got to tell them when you want to go home. Basically, this is how this company goes. You got to tell them when you want to go home. So basically, you're a programmed slave. You work for them when they want to go home. Damn, I would be honest with you. I would take less money. I would take less. This is how much I know about trucking, and how much it set drivers up to fucking failure, or set you up to work in a hard environment. New York City and all around New York City, within a 100-mile radius, Boston, all that shit. That's a hard area to work. Now you put snow on top of that shit. Very hard, very time consuming. You get paid by the miles. You're not going to get that many miles in that area. You are fucked. No. Terrible. Your best bet is looking for like a Walmart or a dedicated account. Some dedicated lanes, bro. Dedicated lanes. I just told a new driver the other day, I'm like, do not hate Swift, JB Hunt. Do not hate mega carriers like Schneider. You need to get to a right account. The right account can make your job night and day easier. Plus, this is what they don't tell you. Every account pays differently. Now, the mega carriers, they realize they need dedicated freight. They don't need the spot market bullshit. And I think, because some places they send you not set up for a truck. I think when you work for a dedicated account, like a Miles, Target, your accident level is smaller because you're going from distribution center to a store, and all you're doing is getting behind that store and backing up. When you do OTR, you're going all over the place. You going shit that is just fucked. But the positive that they pay okay. This company pay all right. Escrow not too big. Right now you got to see what type of loads they give me. And then I hate when my manager's going to ask me, well, how many loads you want to get. In the wintertime, to me, truck drivers, in the wintertime, depends on where you're running in America, only plan for like 25 to 3,000. I don't plan for nothing crazy, because you may not get it because of snow and shit. Okay, you may be caught up in the snow, somebody tip over, something happen, and you're in that pile of trucks that's that's slowing down. Okay, so it's a lot of variables out here. People act like it's not fucking variables. How many miles you gonna get? How many miles? Bitch, I hate when they ask me, these only foreigner companies ask, well, how many miles can you run? Bitch, it ain't about how many miles I can run. It's about me being stopped at a shipper right near the dock for fucking 4-5 hours, okay? I mean, fuck out of here, man. They talk sideways. Okay, they talk sideways. It ain't not like everything dropping hook. If everything was dropping hook. But truck drivers, do not make your job harder. Get to a dedicated account. You do not want to go west, Colorado and west, once it passed in between December and February for them 3 months. It's not worth the money. I mean, I'm sure you can make it great, but there's so many snowstorms that come through that area and high mountains, so it's a high risk of accident. And I don't care if you've been driving for 5 months, 5 years, 10 years, 4 weeks. It doesn't matter, bro. When people running into the back of you because they can't stop, and you're on the I-80 getting piled up, but it ain't shit you can do besides get hit. Because you can't stop a goddamn truck from hitting your ass. He hit you, you just go hit your ass. That's what happens in the snowstorm. So, just something to think about. Think about that. There's many different areas where your job is more easier than going west, doing West Coast, deep west, talking about Colorado and west, once it starts snowing, which is like December all the way to February. In my opinion, it's not worth it. It's a fucking headache.